Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Slam Dunk Festival 2023. Kids and Glass Houses on the lineup. The guys join me now. How are you, gentlemen?
Very well, thank you. How are you, Shay?
I'm excellent, yeah. I'm full of beans, I am, yes.
I bet you are full of beans, man, because this is genuinely exciting, right? People have been waiting for this for a minute. That first show back yesterday, I mean, that's got to have felt pretty amazing. I mean, even just the little glimpses I got to see while running away from tents like this, the crowd were really loving that and up for it. That's got to feel great, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty overwhelming, like completely overwhelming, actually. And it took me about, actually, I didn't actually process it at all until I got off stage. I had to see videos of it to kind of process it at all. But the rest of the band were like, it was sick. And I was like, I couldn't take anything in.
Yeah, I came off stage, I was like, whoa, no, Al, that was something else, right? And I was like, was it? I don't know. Was it? What happened? What just happened?
Yeah.
That cliche of it being a blur, but it applies for you guys a bit today because, like, no, that is genuinely a really, really nice moment. It feels like this festival actually was the perfect place to do it for you guys. I feel like as well, like this is your crowd all over. This is the scene you guys grew up in. To be able to celebrate that here in particular, that's got to be extra special as well.
Yeah, we actually caught up with Ben Ray at the end of the evening yesterday with Max and Josh from Reunited 6, and we actually talked about that thing specifically, how we'd both done Slam Dunk when it was at the Cockpit, and then we did it when it moved to the university, and we were in the factory. So we've just seen this thing grow from this like little acorn to this huge forest of trees now. So it's it's been pretty amazing. And yeah, like when Ben came up to me last year to ask about it, and we knew it was the 15th anniversary, and it was like the dates lined up like exactly. It just seemed like it was full circle, and it just seemed a bit like fateful. So yeah, it's been amazing.
So well, and again, yeah, we should allude to that because obviously the news is out there now. The reissue of Smart Casual is coming. That's a really, really exciting moment. I mean, I guess looking back on it now, I always like to kind of think about not so much what changed for you as a band, because that's kind of obvious. We see how any time like a band changes and grows and what they want to try and do different things. Is there anything that stayed the same for you? Is there anything you learned making that record in particular that actually did stick with you guys for the rest of the time you were doing it?
I think we learned a lot on that record, to be honest. I mean, it's sort of like warts and all, you know. The album is a group of teenagers basically learning how to write songs, you know. It was kind of, I suppose that's the sort of the beauty of the album, is its innocence, you know. It's before we really like even tried to hone our craft, you know. We were doing things on that record that, you know, you probably shouldn't be doing, you know, in terms of the guitar parts, overcomplicating things, I suppose, and whatnot. But, you know, it's a sort of time and a place, and it's captured something that, it you know, I think it's, you know, it sort of stood the test of time in that sense, even though it's a little bit unconventional in its writing and whatnot.
How was it actually, like, just in a practical sense? You know, you guys obviously hadn't played together for a minute. When you get in those first rehearsals and stuff, minute to blow away the cobwebs, did it come straight back?
I was terrible. Like so shit. The band were actually, I was shocked at how quickly the band clicked. I think by the end of like our first 3 hours together, it felt like they were a shit band who played together often, you know what I mean? And then eventually they sounded like a good band who played together often. But I was so bad in the first rehearsal to the point where I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I haven't done, because I breathe, like, as much as I sing occasionally, it's the sort of the actual stamina of being like, I have to do this for 45 minutes without stopping, and it was just that. But I guess I did my homework after that. I did the revision.
It's only going to come with time, the stamina thing, isn't it? That is the nature of it. You just got to be like, what was the first track you guys actually tried to get back on its feet, by the way? Do you remember what that was in those first rehearsals?
I think we had like a ballpark idea of what our Slam Dunk set list would be, and we were like, right, should we just try it? Let's just try it. So it was Fisticuffs first, which opens and it was kind of like, well, we played that, right? We played that. So yeah, it wasn't too many. Oh my God, we like scratching our heads and whatnot. It kind of just flowed out of us, really. But yeah.
Definitely makes a lot of sense. I'm going to ask the inevitable question now that I know you're going to get a lot over this upcoming tour and everything, and I'm sure it's going to be in the comments under the YouTube video if I didn't ask you this. So I'm going to do it. New music, what's going on? Are we gonna progress on from here? Is it just about celebrating this moment, or are you guys thinking about what you want to do next in terms of pushing things forward?
We're definitely thinking about it, but it's very much a case of we're trying to really like enjoy this period of time and take things like one step at a time. Everyone's obviously got like lives and families and like jobs and stuff like that. So it's kind of a big thing
I think
to commit to.
for me anyway, I think like the joy of where we are as a band right now is the fact that, you know, we don't have to do anything that we don't want to do, you know, so it's kind of like nothing's off the table, but it's very much on our own terms for once, and it's never really been about that. It was always pressures from various points and financial pressures and stuff like that and whatnot, so we're just like purely doing this band because we love it, and as it turns out, people want to have us around again, you know, so it's a good place to be, you know. It's not anywhere where we've been before, so it's not off the cards to release new music. We'll see how we sort of feel, you know.
That's so nice, man. That's nice to hear. Yeah, that freedom is what you kind of want at the end of the day. You want to be able to just kind of do what you want. And speaking of that, I mean, the secret's out. Tour's coming. If you missed it this weekend, you will have another chance coming up. I mean, again, just got to be such a delight to see even just people spotting that billboard this weekend going, holy shit, it's happening again, let's go. I mean, coming back is one thing, but coming back and actually seeing people really excited to relive those moments, it's just got to be a joy, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really, really flattering and humbling, to be honest. That record and our band still mean this much to people, and it's been a pretty ropey couple of years for everyone in this country, I think, so... it's been especially nice that we get to come back and that people are just so gassed about it, because we are as well. Like, and we're enjoying it so much more than we were when we ended this band, and we're getting on so much better that like it's just like a joy to do it. And yeah, I mean, it's insane. I'm literally blown away by it.
I love when it works out like that, man. That's so nice to hear that. So positive. Hey, I know it's a busy weekend, but before I let you go, one question we've been asking absolutely everybody here, because this is a stacked slam dunk. I always love these lineups. This one feels like a really special one. There's a lot of big names on there. If you could work and collab with anyone on this lineup, who would be the dream? Who would be the dream one to jump on a Kids in Glass Houses song?
Ooh.
I mean, my instant reaction to that question is like, well, let's go Welsh, right? Let's go Holding Absence.
Yeah.
You know?
Popular choice, I gotta
Yeah.
People saying Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, he can sing. The boy can sing. He can take the high harmonies, because I just can't hit them anymore.
That boy, the pipes of gold on young Lucas Woodland. We do love that. Guys, it's genuinely lovely to see you guys back, all right? Have a great rest of your year. I'm sure we'll catch up again soon, all right? Kids in Glass Houses, everybody.